If you're a high school senior, technical or vocational school student, there's big change headed your way. For the last 12 years or more, someone has told you where to be, what to do, and when to do it. Soon, what happens next will be your choice alone. You may elect to go to college or join the military, but there's a career closer to home that you may want to consider. A career as an operating engineer. Operating engineers are key to America's bustling construction industry. They are the men and women who build our nation's highways and bridges, and who construct our airports, commercial and industrial buildings, stadiums, residential subdivisions, and many other public and private construction projects. As an operating engineer, you'll learn to operate a variety of heavy equipment, such as graders, dozers, cranes, backhoes, end loaders, paving machines, trenchers, and more. Or you may elect to become part of the repair and maintenance crews that keep the heavy equipment rolling. Either way, you'll receive intensive training and education that will provide you with multiple skills, make you a respected member of the construction trade, and assure you'll always earn a competitive wage. How much? In 2006, a journeyman Class A operating engineer earned $27 per hour and received paid health insurance, scholarship opportunities, and a pension plan. With an income like that, you can make a lot of dreams come true. But a great career like operating engineer isn't just handed to you, it's something you must earn. Let's see how you go about it. The first step to becoming an operating engineer is to be accepted into a 4-year apprenticeship program. The application period is typically 2 weeks during the first part of each year, and applicants must be 18 years old by May 1st in the year they apply. Once you've been accepted into the apprenticeship program, you'll be required to complete a minimum of 640 hours of classroom and related instruction, a minimum of 4,000 employment hours, sometimes called on-the-job training, and successfully pass several written and machine performance tests. But here's the great part of being an apprentice operating engineer. During those 4,000 hours of employment, you'll be earning a starting wage equal to 50% of that of a journeyman. And this wage will increase 10% each year until graduation, if all requirements are met. So you'll be earning while you're learning. Now, I mentioned the 640 hours of instruction. Makes sense when you consider the high-tech laser and GPS guidance systems that are part of today's construction equipment. How much will all this training cost? You'll be trained on today's most advanced construction equipment at no cost to you. The Operating Engineers Apprenticeship Program is paid for by members of Local 18 of the International Union of Operating Engineers, the Building Contractors of Ohio, and the Ohio Contractors Association, all of whom are looking for good men and women to work beside them in continuing Ohio's proud tradition of construction excellence. The 4 training centers operated by these sponsoring organizations are the most advanced in the nation. All 4 centers train on heavy equipment regardless of the weather, because all 4 contain enclosed all-weather construction training sites. The equipment used in training is the most modern available, much of which contains GPS and laser guidance systems linked to onboard computers. Classroom and practical instruction also includes courses in safety and hazardous materials, or HAZMAT, as well as training for a commercial driver's license and first aid CPR instruction. Training facilities are located in Richfield, Signet, Logan, and Miamisburg, Ohio. So let's see if you've got what it takes to be an operating engineer. You need to be able to read and do arithmetic, willing and able to travel, have dependable transportation and a working telephone, be drug-free, have a valid driver's license, and a high school transcript or GED certificate. The application process will require completing forms, undergoing tests and interviews, and participating in a 120-hour pre-apprenticeship orientation that includes training on heavy equipment as well as safe work practices and proper repair and maintenance of equipment. During this time, you'll be evaluated on attendance, attitude, productivity, initiative, workmanship, and punctuality. You must maintain a 70% grade level for the course, and you'll be paid $7.50 an hour as a stipend. Once you're accepted into the training program, the 4 years of your apprenticeship program will fly by. Did I mention your wages will go up each year you meet the course requirements? At the end of the training, you'll become a journey person, qualified to perform the work of the trade and approved to earn full pay. To ensure you become a skilled professional by the end of your apprenticeship, you'll be expected to attend 160 hours of training per year at one of the centers. The training is scheduled in 40-hour blocks. Well, that's the story. Ohio's operating engineers are looking for just the right people. Are you one of them? You are if you want to learn new skills, earn great wages and benefits, work outdoors, and see with your own eyes what your own hands have accomplished. The next step is to inquire about becoming an operating engineer. There should be someone nearby who can answer your questions. Or just write down this phone number and give us a call. Remember, you're not applying for a job. You're preparing to compete for one of a limited number of training opportunities that will prepare you to become a respected member of one of the world's greatest professions. Good luck in becoming an Ohio operating engineer.